Hello everyone, let us solve the following. A pen stand made of wood is in the shape of a cuboid with three conical depressions to hold pens. The dimensions of the cuboid are 15 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 3.5 centimeters. The radius of each of the depression is zero point 0.5 centimeters and the depth is 1.4 centimeters. Find the volume of wood in the entire stand. Okay. So here we are going to find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. What type of the stand it is? It is a pen stand. That pen stand made of wood, okay, it is in the form of a cuboid. That is why length, breadth and height are given. Okay, right? So what are the dimensions of the cuboid? 15 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 3.5 centimeters. But what is the speciality of that pen stand? There are three conical depressions to hold pens. Okay, so in that particular cuboid pen stand, there are three conical depressions to hold pens. So each of the depression is having zero point 0.5 centimeters radius and depth 1.4 centimeters. Okay, so then we need to find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. If we observe the dimensions, all the dimensions are given in centimeters only. Okay, there is no change of unit change. There is no change of units here. Okay, measurement changing is not required because everything is given in centimeters. Particularly whenever we are doing the mensuration problem, it is very important to check the dimensions, the units of the dimensions also. Okay, right. So here a pen stand is made of wood and we are going to find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. Okay, here three conical shaped holes are there and the entire stand is in the form of a cuboid. These 2 points we need to keep in our mind. Okay. Right. So, since the cones are made inside the cuboid pen stand, volume of the wood in the wooden stand will be equal to the volume of the cuboid minus volume of three cones. It is very clear for us to find the volume of the wood in the pen stand. We need to find the total volume of the cuboid. From that, we need to subtract the volume of three cones because we have three depressions to hold the pens. Those depressions are in the form of a conical shape. Okay, so if we are able to trace this particular point, just that's it, we are able to find it. Okay, so volume of the wood in the wooden stand is equal to volume of the cuboid minus volume of the three cones. It is very clear from the picture. Total volume minus these three cones volume will be equal to the volume of the wood in the wooden stand. Okay, right. Now, we know the wooden stand is in the form of a cuboid. Okay, so and the volume of the cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height, LBH. So length is given, breadth is given and height is given. So volume is equal to LBH, 15 into 10 into 3.5, that is nothing but 525 cubic centimeters or centimeter cube. This is the volume of the cuboid. Okay, now we know the volume of cone is given by volume of the cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, where r is the radius of that particular base. Okay, h is the height of the cone. Okay, so here r is given as zero point 0.5 centimeters and height or as it is in the form of a depth in that particular cuboid, we are taking that only 1.4 centimeters. Okay, so volume of the cone, volume of each cone, this is okay, volume of each cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3 pi value 22 by 7, r square means 1 by zero point 0.5 into zero point 0.5 radius, okay, into 1.4. After simplification, how much did we get? We got 0.367 cubic centimeters. Okay, this is the volume of one particular conical depression, but we have three pens, three conical depressions to hold like that. Okay, so to find the total volume of those three cones, we can multiply one depression with three. Okay, we have found the volume of one particular conical depression, and we are multiplying it with 3 such that we can calculate the volume of 3 conical depressions here. Okay, so the total volume of 3 cones will be equal to 3 into 0.367, that is nothing but 1.101 cubic centimeters. We got the volume of the cuboid and we got the volume of that particular these 3 cones also. Okay, now as we have already given the volume of the wooden in the wooden stand will be equal to the volume of the cuboid minus volume of 3 cones. Okay, so 525 centimeter cube is the volume of the cuboid and 1.101 cubic centimeters is the volume of 3 cones. So we are subtracting from one from the other. 525 minus 1.101. So how much does we will get? We will get 523.899 cubic centimeters. Further simplification, 523.9 cubic centimeters. It is nothing but the volume of the wood in the wooden stand. Okay, right? So when we are able to subtract the volume of the 3 cones from the volume of the total cuboid, we are able to find the volume of the wood in the wooden stand. Okay, I think you have understood, right? Thank you. If you really like the solution, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and subscribe.